Ron Hines, and we have Johnny Logan basketball for you. We're courtside. Logan and Rend Lake. These two teams usually have some spirited battles. It wasn't really that way in early January, Ron, when Logan went up and just pounded Rend Lake. Pregame continues with an interview with Kyle Smith-Peters and more. We will come back in 60 seconds. To John A. Logan College. That was Kyle Smith-Peters talking with Ron Hines. Ron Hines and yours truly, Mike Murphy, here courtside. And when Logan played these guys back in on the 8th of January, they won 112-67 and had one of the most dominating first halves I can almost ever remember by a Logan team. Very reminiscent of the half they had here on Saturday. Had 6 guys in double figures, and it was just a beatdown. And now when you look at Rend Lake, they almost beat Lincoln Trail, or they did beat Lincoln Trail by a point the other night. But it looks like they're now, what we're looking at warm-up, they look like they're down to about 6 guys.
Yeah, they said they only had 8 when I talked to them earlier in the week, but apparently somebody's hurt or sick or whatever because they only have 6 in warm-ups.
Yeah. And one of the players is in sweats on the sideline, but he's wearing a heavy coat, so he's not going to play. Here's the starters. Keith Kiner had a big ball game the last time out against Lincoln Trail. And Omar Parchman, a 6'8 sophomore from Forest City, Arkansas, on the front line. Joshua Rivers, a 6'5 freshman from Alton. He had 14 points against Logan the last time. Nassan Ayala will start, a 6'3 freshman from Richmond Hill, New York. And Hayden Thomas, a 6'3 freshman from Quillen, Missouri. Those are the starters. Now, we remember Tyler Winchester playing. We remember Kevin Burton playing. We remember Cortland Saul playing. And Amos Brooks, their big guy from Australia. But you said he's left the team. He's back in Australia, Ron.
Yeah, he didn't come back after Christmas break. He just stayed in Australia.
Now the starters for the Volunteers. Trace Young, 6'7", sophomore, Owensboro, Kentucky, transfer from the University of Wyoming. 7'2", Jamarion Sharp starting at center. He had a big game the other night for the Volunteers, and he's back in the starting lineup tonight. Jay Scrub, who's been on a tear. He got 25 against these guys last time. He's averaging almost 22 points a game, and his outside shots come back, which is more of a nightmare to the defenders.
Yeah, that's got to be bad news for the opponent.
Eric Boone, averaging 14.7 points a game, 4.6 rebounds a game, and 7.1 assists per game at one guard spot. Jalen Johnson, the other guard, averaging 10.7 points per ball game. So the Volunteers, a lot of firepower, and they had 6 guys in double figures the last time these two went at it. I guess Scrub had some kind of an undershirt on or something that wasn't fitting, so they made him take it off. He'll play with just the regular jersey on. That won't bother Jay, will it?
No, it shouldn't. But
hope he doesn't catch a cold.
Yeah. Well, I think it was like having a flak jacket.
Yeah. So we shall see the Volunteers and Rend Lake. Good crowd on hand. Still some people filing in here to see the ball game between John A. Logan, who are 19-5, 12-0 in the league, 9-2 here at Logan. Rend Lake's 11-12, 4-8, but coming off a big win over Lincoln Trail College at Rend Lake the other day, 78-77. So these guys have been balling a little bit. They average about 82 points a game. Logan averages 86. And here we go. The tip won by Logan, but taken away by Rend Lake and stolen away by Jay Scrub. Here come the balls, and Scrub stops, dribbles behind his back, whips it in the left corner, and a long shot by Johnson. No good, bounces out long. There's Boone for a little flip in the lane. Good. Eric Boone always seems to be around the basketball, and Logan has the early lead. Bringing the ball up is going to be Ayala, and it's stolen by Boone. Boone has got Young. He throws to Trace, and Trace gets separated from the ball as he goes up, probably by Ayala. Yep, and one thing with 6, 7, 8 players, I don't care how many you go up, and they don't have 8, I don't think, down there. You can't get in foul trouble.
Yeah, you got to be careful from the opening tip.
And Trace Young will step up to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Logan on the road at Wabash Valley Saturday. That'll be a big test. The 6 o'clock start. Free throw no good by Young. He hit the left side and bounced out.
He's a 65% free throw shooter.
Not anymore. Next free throw, good. We talked him into that second. 3-0 Logan, 30 seconds into the game. And Johnson really pressuring out front against the ball handler. That's Hayden Thomas. Now Ayala goes into the corner, throws outside, nobody there, goes in the backcourt. That's going to be a violation. Thomas had to race into the backcourt and get it. Two Logan guards were about to pounce on it, so he had to grab it, and that's an over and back. And the ball goes back to John A. Logan. Trace Young will throw it in and finds Boone. Boone dribbling to the right side, and Sharp cuts in and then comes back. They've got Kiner playing in man-on-man. Give and go, and scrub baseline, double team. Tries to flip it in to Sharp, but it's knocked out of bounds.
You know, if you've only got 6 players and you've got a guy who's got a guard, they're playing man-to-man's got a guard the scrub, you're in trouble.
Inside, Sharp with a hook shot, no good. Rebounded by Scrub, shot blocked, and coming the other way, it's going to be Rend Lake. And they get it out to Rivers. Rivers throws it on the top to Ayala. Logan off to a slow start, couple of shots blocked. Topside with it now is Kiner, but stolen. And Boone's going to drift in and score it with a drive on the left side. Quick timeout called by Rend Lake, as Boone has already gotten a couple of big steals in this first half. They take a 30-second timeout as Tommy Holder, the former Carbondale High School product, trying to settle down his troops. And, you know, he's got a tough job. You know, you got guys don't come back from the break. And you got guys that are injured and hurt, and they had some people leave at the beginning or they got rid of them. So you've got to pace yourself, and you don't have a lot of guys on that bench.
Yeah, like I say, you tell a guy who's guarding scrub, you know, you're man-to-man, you got to hold him down, but you can't foul. You know.
Right.
That's a tough duty.
Yeah, then you get tired. There's not always going to be somebody to come in and spell you. As these guys that are playing right now for Rend Lake were not the starters when Rend Lake played Logan up there January the 8th. It's a different cast. And with the basketball, Rivers, and he throws it right through the hands of, Ayala throws it right through the hands of Rivers and into the Logan bench. Another turnover. They're having trouble just getting shots. I don't think they've had a shot yet. 5-0. Logan has the lead, and Boone has it out front. Boone drifts to the right. They look for an alley-oop. Nothing there. Boone's going to go around a pick, stop, throw the ball, and he throws it away. Rivers has it on the steal for Rend Lake. Throws it to Ayala. Boone knifes in, takes the ball back, and Boone goes the other way, throws it to Scrub, and Scrub steps around. No, but Trace Young follows with a jam. So Trace Young grabbed the miss and jammed it back in with two hands. It's 7-0. Logan pitching a shutout so far. Out front, Ayala. Ayala hands off to Rivers. Rivers going to drive inside. That's not going to work. Sharp blocks the first one. Sharp almost got the second, but his hand got caught in the rim, and Rivers put it up and in. 7-2, Logan's lead. And Scrub on left wing, top to keep Boone, right side Young. Young back on the top to Boone. Boone looks, those high posts, Sharp. Sharp turns, squares to the basket, hands off to Jay Scrub. Scrub inside, give to Sharp, and as he goes up to jam it, he's blocked but fouled from behind, and I think that was Parchman. Yep, Parchman, who was big enough to go up, and all he could do was just reach back and foul him on the arms.
And they have their biggest man at Parchman is 6'8", and he was guarding the Volunteers' big man, Sharp, and he doesn't come to his shoulder.
Yeah, Sharp at 7'2", flicks that first free throw in as nimbly as a 6'2" guard. Second one, he is up, no good. Tip up, and finally comes down to Ayala, and Rend Lake has it. Ayala's going to race down the floor, going to go inside, put a shot up, partially blocked, hit the side of the backboard. Here comes Boone the other way, leaves inside. Young goes inside, and he's handcuffed, and he's going to go to the line for two. Boy, at this rate, Rend Lake's going to have to start recruiting in the stands. Foul is on Hayden Thomas, his first, team's third, and it will be Young. And this pace that Logan's going at, Kevin Burton getting ready to check in for Rend Lake, but this pace, and Sidney Curry is going to check in for Logan. This pace is going to wear down Rend Lake. Free throw.
Their only reserve coming in right now.
So the first free throw was made by Trace Young. Next free throw is short. And Parchment rips it down off the rim. Dubs out front to Thomas. Thomas on the left side, being guarded by Boone. Tries to get to the top. Hooks a pass off. But the basketball now is Kiner. Kiner flips off to Rivers. Rivers back at top of the key to Kiner. Kiner, stutter dribble. Going to go to the free throw line right side. Step back and fires. Swish. Kiner claps his hands together. He was hot. He was the big scorer against Lincoln Trail the other day in the win. Pass inside to Curry. Curry's going to spin to the goal. Reverse layup. Sidney Curry's back. Welcome back to the lineup, big man.
Yeah, he's excited to be back in there.
Well, that was a nice little move on the baseline. Reverse layup, banked it in. It's 11-4 the Volunteers. Logan playing some real tough defense. And with the basketball as Burton gives off down inside. Parchment, turn, quick jump shot, no good. Rebound, Scrub. Scrub throws it out to Boone. Boone racing up the left side of the floor. Boone looking inside, lost it, got the handle back. Going to curl inside, stop. Yeah, bounce pass inside. Curry with a jam. A monster jam in the backboard. Still shaking down at the other end. Back-to-back buckets by Curry, but of a very different nature.
That's one of those angry dunks.
Yeah. Driving into the free throw line, putting the shot up. No good. Is going to be Thomas, and Curry rips one down. Almost tore his head off. He pulled it down so hard. Scrub backing out. Wanted to penetrate. Parchment pushes him out. Now they're going to try a little give and go, and Parchment steals the ball from, that's Kiner, steals the ball from Scrub off to Rivers. Rivers going to race inside and score. Rivers got that Euro step, and he scored. The other way, Trace Young behind everybody for a jam. They better hurry and get back because Young won't wait. Young now has 6 in the game, and it's 15-6 Logan. Rivers on the top, Parchment. Parchment give and go inside, and a nice hook up and in. They beat Johnson backdoor as Hayden Thomas scored his first bucket. Logan quick the other way, Scrub, going to leave it inside for Curry. Curry goes inside, dribbles, loses it out of bounds. It's going to be Logan's ball, or is it? They're going to change the call.
They dribbled it all around. They're going to give it the other way, but it looked to me like they dribbled it off the foot of the Rend Lake player.
That's the way it looked to me, too. Now coming in for Rend Lake is going to be Ayala after a brief rest.
Yeah, that's what Coach Holder's going to have to do is just shuttle people, for a couple of minutes and back and,
Give you a quick breather. Bringing the ball up is Kevin Burton. Burton only averages 2.2 a game. Burton has Lancaster on him now. Marks come into the game and Jordan Cousins in. Driving inside, Rivers trying to put it up, does, and Cousins fouled it. Rivers says, give me my minutes and I'll give you some points. He had 14 against Logan in the blowout back in January. Jordan Cousin got the foul, and that's the first foul on Logan as a team. Coming up at halftime, we're going to hear from Kyle Supernall, the Logan baseball coach, and a couple of his players. Joshua Rivers hits the free throw and completes the old-fashioned, and they pull to within 4, 15-11 Logan. We are early in the first half. We've played about 5 minutes. And Boone has it on the left wing. Going to drive inside, almost turned it over. Goes to the corner, stops. Now goes baseline, still dribbling, leaves in for Curry. Curry's going to go up and stuff it in with the left hand. Curry has 6, and now he's on a dunk tear. Boy, look at that backboard, Ron, how it's shaking up there. Good Lord. 17-11. Logan by 6. Lancaster guarding Burton. Really scooting sideways, trying to keep him in front. Now they go on the left side. It's Rivers, top of the key to Kiner. Kiner throws on the right side of Ayala. Ayala goes around a Kiner pick, gives back off to Rivers. Rivers thought about the 3, kicks it off. Kiner will shoot the 3. No. And a foul on who? Boone?
Boone.
Yep, they say Boone nicked him as he let the 3 go. First foul on Boone, and going to the free throw line, Kiner is going to have 1, 2, 3. That's 1, 2, 3, Larry. Okay.
I'm glad we're not Quattro. Get out of my room.
No, if it was Quattro, after that I'm done. Yeah, I'm done. Kiner's free throw is good. Another one for Kiner. Did he hit that first one?
No.
I wasn't watching. I was teaching Spanish. Good. He hit 2 out of 3 there. And now a timeout called by Logan. Nope, we have immediate timeout. 13:54 to go first half. 17-13, Logan has the lead. We will be back in 1 minute. So he hit 2 out of 3.
There's a lot of good dealerships in our local area here. This internet has changed some things, and it gets a little bit tougher when you're comparing stuff from some dealer 5 hours away. You may not know what's going on with that vehicle. And I've seen it happen a lot where customers have come here, but they're chasing the deal. They go to the other place, come back and said that vehicle wasn't there, or it wasn't like it was supposed to be. When the customer comes to us, we'll work to get them the deal that they want. So we've been in business 45 years almost. You know, it was started by my dad. A lot of people have a lot of respect for Jim Hayes. His philosophy was always take care of your employees, take care of your customers. His memory lives in all of us here. And a lot of our employees, who are all long-term employees, know expectations of how we treat the customers. It's really a way to live your whole life by. Is treat people the way you want to be treated. If you do that, everything kind of handles itself.
It is 17-13. John A. Logan leads here at Logan over Rend Lake. Rend Lake 11-12, Logan 19-5. Logan blew these guys out back on January the 8th. Rend Lake playing them close so far. Logan has a 4-point lead. Boone gives to Lancaster, right side high, back to Boone on the point, left side scrub, top of the key to Boone for a long 3, in and out, no. Rebound Curry, up in a crowd, good, and he's fouled. Curry on the offensive boards.
Curry making a statement, already has 8, going for his 9th.
Yep, he got 21 against these guys back in January. Curry towing the stripe, flips it up quickly, in and out, no. Rebound pulled down by Rivers. Logan has a 6-point lead. Lancaster again going to play Ayala, man up in the backcourt. Ayala trying to get by him and does. Flips it back on top to Rivers, who juggles, then throws it inside right to Boone. Logan with a 3-on-3 break, and Boone's going to go, or Scrub's going to go into the lane and been fouled by Rivers. Boy, I tell you.
He needed that black jacket.
I think that they're going to take Kiner out and bring Parchman back in. Boy, Tommy Holder got his work cut out for him tonight. He's got a very short bench. Logan in bounds, and they knock Curry down, who's slow to get up. Hand off to Jordan Cousin, who caught it. Out front now with it is Boone. 20 on the shot clock, and Kyle Smith-Peters calls play number 4. Boone goes on the right side, lobs it into Curry. Curry spins to the goal, put it up, and no. Battled it back and forth. It comes out, and with it is Hayden Thomas. Thomas gives it off to Ayala. Rend Lake has it to Rivers, down in the corner to Burton, and Burton's going to shoot a 3. No good. Rebound Scrub. Scrub racing up the floor, gives it off to Boone. Boone stops, give it to Scrub for a jumper, top side, and he drills it, a 3. His first basket of the game. Pushes Logan up to 9-point lead. 12:35 to go first half. Logan starting to pick it up a little bit now. Rivers hands off to Thomas, and his long shot is an air ball. And Rend Lake tries to save but can't. Ayala catches and he goes out of bounds. Trace Young coming in, Lancaster coming out. Cousin thought it was him. Jordan says, me? I just got in. Now, yelling at Curry. Curry was saying he got fouled on that last one. Smith-Peters said, just keep going up. He said he didn't get fouled. Go up stronger. Trying to goad the big man. I don't know if I'd do that or not. Boone gives it on the right side to Cousin, back to Boone, and the ball goes off Boone's leg, out of bounds. Boone seems to be kind of out of sync tonight, doesn't he?
Yeah, he hadn't really gotten with it yet.
He's had a couple of steals, but it just doesn't seem to be working for him. Coming right back in is going to be Kiner, and coming out is going to be Rivers. They're not yanking guys because they're making mistakes. They're trying to give guys a brief blow on that bench. Rend Lake, I think, has only got 6-7 players tonight at the maximum. Ayala gives out to Kiner. Kiner guarded by Cousin. Kiner's going to spin in the lane, give it to Ayala. Knocked out of his hand, he gets it back. Ayala with 13 on the shot clock is going to drive in the lane. Slip, fall, and Logan steals the ball. We whip it ahead. Trace Young for the jammer. And now the ball bounced long into the corner. A security man had to go get it out of the corner. They checked to see if it was dented, and then they gave the ball to Rend Lake. Logan high flying and jamming already tonight. The basketball, top of the key, Ayala. On the right side, Burton. They throw it inside and a foul.
Comes a name we haven't seen for a while, Sidoris.
Sidney Curry got the foul, his first. Justin Sidoris is going to check into the ball game, and Cousin is going to go out. So Justin Sidoris from Marion comes in averaging 2.7. Haven't seen him for a while. There's a pass into Ayala. Ayala in the right corner out to Burton. On the left side, Kiner, who's firing too hard, banking, spinning, in and out. Rebound, Scrub. Scrub gives it on a low pass, and they lob it into Trace Young for another jam. He's got 10, and that's just Boone keeping his head up and seeing Trace cutting behind everybody, and the fans are starting to get into it now. It's 26-13. Pass on the right side, Burton. Top of the key, they go to Thomas. Thomas swing on the left, now he's going to drive, inside turn, fake. Nobody's buying it. They go to Burton. Right side, inside, jump shot up over Curry is good by Kiner. He's still feeling it from that Lincoln Trail game where he got 18 the other day. There's a pass inside to Curry. Oh, what a jam that was. That almost took the whole backboard and shot clock down. Curry has 10. Oh, yeah, he did. He ripped the net off. He tore the net. Got that other end. They're going to have to stop play here. Burton has it. Logan on the defense. They can't go down to that other end. The net's torn off. Top of the key. They go to Kiner. Long jump shot off the mark. No. Rebound, Scrub. The outlet pass to Boone. The net's hanging up there. It's ripped and torn. Inside Curry. Drives. Good. Now they'll find it, I think, as Curry got another one and he got fouled.
Either he'll find it or he'll eliminate it.
Yeah, so Boone is going to limp off, and Jalen Johnson coming on. And Coach Smith-Peters asking if there's a problem. Boone says he got knee in the thigh, and now Rend Lake wants a full timeout. 10:15 to go in the first half. Logan on top by 15, and it has been Sidney Curry on a vengeance. We will be back in 1 minute.
We really pride ourselves on our pre-owned inventory. I'd say 95% of our pre-owned inventory is our local trade-ins. We inspect all of our pre-owned vehicles. You know, we put a warranty on every one of our vehicles. With that warranty, we're not going to put a piece out there that we don't trust. We've done our part to try to make sure that, you know, they're going to have a flawless ownership experience. We know that we're going to take care of a customer when they buy a pre-owned vehicle from us. We truly have the customer's best interests at heart. When they walk into the service department, I think people just want to be told the truth. So our goal is to, you know, identify the problem, try to fix it to the best of our ability every single time. You can always be honest about it, be human to people. I think that's the biggest direction that we try to tell our people. From the top down to the bottom, our goal is for everyone to do what it takes to
Logan College and the Volunteers leading Rend Lake. They're up by 15. And at the free throw line, shooting one will be Sidney Curry. Jamarian Sharp's going to kneel back down at the table. He's going to replace Curry after this free throw. The big man, Sidney Curry, is 0 of 1 tonight. He has 12 points. He did not start, but he's already 2 away from his average.
And the backboard is 2 away from abuse.
And the free throw by Curry, no good, missed it. And the rim has settled back down. It's not torn, it was just flipped up. And Jamarian will wait a little while longer. Rend Lake has the ball, and Hayden Thomas going to fake, give on the left side, and a long push shot, no good by Rivers. And Trace Young, the rebound off to Jay Scrub. Scrub down the left side. Scrub stops, throws on the top to Trace Young. Young faking, and now they set up. They throw it out to Jalen Johnson. Johnson on the right side looking for a screen, gets it, gives it to Young. Trace thought about the three, and what? They called a foul on Kiner. He was giving up his body in the lane as a sacrifice to Curry, and they'll send Curry back to the line. For Kiner, that's his first foul. I'd rather have Curry at the line than pounding that ball in your face, huh?
There's a fan who has a bright light he's using, I guess on a video. It's not LeBron TV, is it? But
I don't see it. Where is it?
it is now. It's not on right this moment.
That's probably why Sidney tossed in those 2 free throws. Here comes Jamarian Sharp. Sharp back into the ball game. He has 1 point. Curry came in and picked up 14 quickly. That's the versatility Logan can throw in there at that 5 spot. Rivers going to step back free throw line, blocked by Sharp, and it goes off to Scrub. Scrub comes up the floor, throws it to Young. Young fakes and unlashes the big bomb. No. Rebound pulled down by Ayala. Ayala racing up the floor against Johnson. They're going to call Jalen for a push-off. As they went over the center line, the guys were dueling with forearms. Johnson talking to Ayala, and Johnson says, "No, we're okay. We're not talking trash." And Ayala says, "Hey, man, I can't talk trash. I'm too tired. There's only about 6 guys here wearing our jerseys." It will be Hayden Thomas throwing the ball in for Rend Lake. Gets it inside to Ayala. Ayala, guarded by Johnson, throw the ball on the right side. It's Rivers going in on Cousin. Rivers stops, gives in, nice feed to Ayala. Shot blocked by Trace Young, but they're going to say that Logan got their hand in the net, and they're going to count the basket. So the basket will count by Ayala. So Ayala gets the 2. It's 32-17, John A. Logan. Jalen Johnson at the top. Throws the ball to Sharp. The big 7'2" guy takes a couple of dribbles, hands off Sidorus. On the left side, they go back into Sharp. Sharp turns to the goal. Banker, good. Sharp gets his first field goal. It's 34-17, and Logan ran that play very efficiently. Over the timeline, Ayala throws the ball to to Burton, excuse me. Burton to Kiner, back to Burton. They go to Thomas. Thomas is going to drive to the left baseline, double team down there. Now he's alone. Dribbles it back, throws to Kiner. He's thinking about a shot between the legs. He's going to go up, just gets it off over Sharp, but it didn't go. But Thomas is going to put another shot up, and it does go. Hayden Thomas got the rebound, circled around underneath, and flipped one in. 34-19. Logan inside to Sharp, and they steal the ball, but the 2 Rend Lake players run into each other. It goes to Cousin. Down in the corner it goes now to Johnson. Johnson goes around a pick. Sharp set a bone cruncher. Ayala doesn't know what state he's in. Over on the right side, Johnson goes on the top to Young. Young lobs inside, and Sharp catches it in midair and jams home the shot. Sharp has 5. What a pass and what a dunk. Over the timeline, Ayala, 36-19. Logan has the lead, 17-point lead. Rivers, bounce pass inside Kiner. Kiner drives, puts a shot. Oh, pinned against the glass. Puts it back up. No, and it's taken away by Sharp. Oh, the first one he just pinned on the glass. Johnson on the left side high. Looks, gives on the top to Young. Right side, Sidorus driving to the basket. Sidorus drives and scores. Justin Sidorus takes it to the rack and banks it in and got bumped too. 38-19, Logan in the crowd, and the bench is really fired up now. They went crazy when Sidorus scored.
Well, he's been hurt for a long time.
Pass inside, and a late whistle. As the play was already going the other way, they're going to call a late foul on Sharp. Well, you know, I could see the call, but make it when it happens, not a week from now.
Not after you call home and see if he'll take it.
Well, you know, Logan's going the other way, and, oh, by the way, let's stop everything. There was a foul call. Yeah, well. So the foul was called on Sharp. That is his first. And Rivers will be at the free throw line. He did get decked, but that's what you get for going inside to Sharpland. Free throw by Rivers, good. Rivers hits the free throw. Sidorus coming out. Isaiah Irvin coming in. Mark Lancaster. So Jamarian Sharp comes out. Now they will slide Jordan Cousin down to the 5. He played 5 on Saturday.
Played a lot of different places.
Free throw, no good. Rebound pulled down by Trace Young. Off to Jalen Johnson. Johnson at the top. Got Lancaster in the right corner. Johnson goes around the right side. Dribbles on the sideline, lost the ball, got it back. Now slapped away, stolen by Rivers. Rivers beat Johnson. Rivers will drive, score, and Johnson fouled him. Yep. You see that almost every single time, don't you?
Yeah.
Second foul on Jalen Johnson. He's the guy that lost the ball. He comes down and commits the foul.
10 points for Rivers. He's having a good afternoon.
Yep. And Rivers will be at the line, where he is 2 of 3. Free throw is good. Now he scored 14 in the game up at Rend Lake. Got some points.
First half, the way he's going.
Yeah. They leave Lancaster alone. He's going to fake drive. His shot partially tipped. Comes away to Young. Young's going to go up and score. Young got a loose ball, went up and scored. He's got 12. 40-23. Logan still pushing and playing hard defense. Irvin out on top on Ayala. Irvin trying to keep him out. Ayala drives baseline. Has to throw it back out to Rivers. Rivers goes inside. They knock the ball free. And Rivers got knocked down. I think they're going to call a charge on Rivers going in, slamming into Trace Young, who had a stationary position.
2 fouls on Rivers. Ayala has 2.
Parchman coming in. Omar Parchman. He's the big 6'8 player from Forest City, Arkansas. Jay Scrubb and Sidney Curry going to come in at the next break. Out front, Boone. Boone for the Volunteers throws the ball off to Irvin. Irvin back to Boone. Boone looked in the right corner, nobody's there. Irvin on the left side. Boone on the right. Boone faking. Give it to Irvin. Irvin for a long-range 3. No, but he got popped right when he let it go by Burton. So Isaiah Irvin is going to be at the line to shoot 3. So Burton picks up the foul, his first. Isaiah Irvin will be at the line to shoot 3. This young man has come a long way this year. Free throw, good. Silky smooth. You know, he got 11 points against Rend Lake up at Ina back January the 8th.
You know, he was the leading scorer in St. Louis high schools last year, so he can do it.
Hazelwood Central. Free throw, good. And here comes Boone. Here comes Curry. Out comes Cousin. Out comes Trace Young. So Isaiah Irvin getting ready to put another one up. His third. He was fouled behind the three-point arc, and it is up, and it is good. 3 straight for Isaiah. And Logan has a 20-point lead, and Irvin is in the grill of Burton in the backcourt. Burton races up over the timeline. Irvin stays right up in his jersey. Spread his arm, making him go wide. Throw off to Rivers. Rivers going to spin, get open for a minute, step through, Euro step, rolls in another. 13 for Rivers. Boone with it. Throws on the right side to Isaiah Irvin. Back to Boone. Boone fakes left. Backs out. On the right side to Scrubb for a long 3, and he throws that in. That's only his second field goal, but both of them have been 3s. 46-25, Logan.
And he hadn't hit any iron.
No, they're just dead center. Inside they go Parchman. He juggles the ball, loses it. Boone picks it up. Boone races up the floor. Boone top of the key, stops and fires. Good. Boone has 6. 48-25. 4:54 to go till halftime. And Isaiah Irvin pressuring Burton. They go to Rivers. Rivers going to go inside, put up a floater. Nope, rebound Curry. Out to Scrubb. Here comes Scrubb, throw it ahead. It is Lancaster. Back to Irvin for a long 3. It's good. Down in the corner. Irvin drilled one in the left corner. And it is 51-25, just like that. Over the timeline comes Burton. And Irvin is right in his grill. Go on the right side to Rivers. Rivers turns around. Logan jump switches. Now Lancaster's on it. They go to Parchman. He turns, shoots over Curry. No good. Rebound Scrubb. Scrubb leads the Logan break. Scrubb over the timeline. Whips it to Boone. Right side. Boone almost stumbles. Comes back out. And he'll handle it out on the point. And then they call the play now. Boone on the left side. Around the screen. Give it to Scrubb. Scrubb fakes. Drives inside. And he's fouled. Parchman got him in midair, and that's something that Scrubb can do that a lot of people I don't think gives him enough credit. He gets in the air and hangs, but he can turn his body and kind of shift directions in midair.
He goes between a lot of people in that type of situation when they double team him.
I've got 2 for Parchman. They said that's his 3rd. I'll take it. I'm not going to argue. Scrubb's free throw is perfect. I find it hard to believe that in the last 4 or 5 days, I don't think Scrubb's touched the rim. Everything's right down the center, right down the heart of the basket. Scrubb puts another one up left-handed and hits that. He has 8. It's 53-25. Logan on cruise control. Here comes Kevin Burton. Scrubb has him. Burton says, great. High post to go to Kiner. And 7-2 Sharps on him. They jump switch it. Now Kiner has it. He's going to throw it up and good, and a foul on Trace Young. Foul on Young is his first. Give Kiner the basket. He's got 8, and he'll go to the free throw line. Kiner has been their bread and butter. He averages 11.3 points a game, 5.6 rebounds a game. Free throw's good. He's another guy that's not hitting much rim, is he?
Yeah.
Here in this first half. 53-28, Logan. 3.5 to go here in the first half at Carterville. Boone throws the ball on the left side to Young. Back to Boone. Boone looks, throws it back to Young. Young looks inside at Sharp, back to Boone. Throws to Curry. Curry's going to dribble inside. Try wrap around. Oh, and he did it to Scrubb, and Scrubb jammed with 2 hands. 10 points for Scrubb. What a nifty little assist. A wraparound bounce pass by Sidney Curry. 3 minutes to go first half. Burton over the timeline. Lob pass inside to Kiner. Kiner takes one dribble, give and go to Ayala, goes up. Oh, Curry's there and alters the shot. And Parchman tries to get it back, but Boone comes down with it. Boone stops on to Trace Young for another jam down the lane. 14 points, and Young is the trailer. Doesn't stop and pop. He takes it all the way in and slams. 57-28 Logan. 2:38 to go first half. This big crowd's been treated to a show already. And on the left side, Burton's going to shoot one. No. Rebound, Sharp. Sharp gets it off to Boone. Lobs it ahead to Curry with a catch. And no, he couldn't get it. And they're going to call a foul. And Curry had to hang on the rim or he was going to be upended. And Sidney says, I'm not going down. He just hung on that rim, swinging on it. And the foul was on Kevin Burton. That's his second. And Curry really kind of got bailed out there because he didn't have his steps after the catch, did he?
No, he was in trouble.
So Curry will step to the free throw line and way off on the free throw.
He's 2 out of 5 from the line right now.
And Jamarian Sharp out, Jordan Cousin in. Next free throw by Curry is good. So Curry has 15 points here and didn't start. Also back into the game, Marion's Justin Sidoris. 58-28, Logan by 30 with 2:15 to go in the first half. Right side Kiner, high post guarded by Young. Kiner hands off to Rivers, they leave him alone. Down to Ayala. Ayala puts it up, good, and he's fouled by Boone. Boone was just trying to keep his arms up in the air and trying to keep away from him, but there was contact. The foul on Boone is good. Ayala gets the bucket, and he'll step to the free throw line. You know, it's hard for everybody in a game like this, officials, players, you know, Rend Lake especially. They've only got 7 guys over there. Sidney Curry coming in, Boone going to come out with those 2 fouls. Curry right back into the game. And at the free throw line, free throw by Ayala is good. He completes the 3-point play. He's got 5. It's 58-31. Logan with 2 minutes to go in the first half. Scrubb gives it off to Young. Young whips it off to Jordan Cousin. Turnaround jumper. That softly goes in. Jordan Cousin gets his first 2. 60-31. Logan 60 points already. 1:45 to go in the first half. Ayala, bounce pass to Kiner. High post back to Ayala. Cuts to the basket. Goes up. No! Partially blocked by Curry. And then the ball tipped away out of bounds. And a good play by Rivers. Tipped it out of bounds away from Scrubb, but it's going to be Logan's ball. Cousin is going to throw the ball in. And here comes Scrub with 90 seconds to go in the first half. Logan leading 60-31. Bounce pass in the lane. Down low, Curry. Oh, my. Sidney Curry. 17 points on another Thunder dunk. 62-31 Logan. 1:17 to go first half. How does this equipment survive through the week? Over the timeline, Ayala. Right side, Ayala in front of the Logan bench. Looking inside, throws outside, and they're going to call Curry. And they say, how can that be a foul? And Logan is going to ask, how can that be a foul? Curry had his arms up in the air. The other guy was backing down inside. And Kyle Smith-Peters is saying that's the most ridiculous call I've ever seen. I'll almost have to agree because Curry was doing absolutely nothing. He was standing there holding his ground. The only way he fouled him was with his groin. Shot is up and no good. Rebound Curry. Take that, Sidney says. Off to Scrub. It's the only way he could have fouled him. Over the timeline, Scrub, 62-31. Scrub at the top, on the right side around Curry. Scrub goes in, reverse, good. Scrub has 12, 47 seconds left, first half. 64-31, Logan putting on a show before the home crowd. Ayala with 5 points in the first half. Starts to go around a pick. Trace Young jumps out to stop. They go to Rivers. Rivers goes baseline. Curry cuts him off. Rivers throws it on the top of Ayala. Ayala's going to drive inside, put it up in a crowd. Good. Ayala has 7. 21 seconds to go. Jay Scrub brings the ball up in a trot. Scrub over the timeline, 15. They send guys down into the corner, and it's a 1-4. And Scrub dribbling out front, 7 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3. He drives inside and going to flip it up. No, Curry jams it off the miss. Curry jams it off the miss. And it's 66-31 here at the half.
You say he's come back with a vengeance?
Let's talk to Kyle Smith-Peters as he puts the headset on. And I thought that the first half at Rend Lake back on January the 8th was pretty fantastic. This half took a little while to get going, but man, 66-33 at the half. And let me talk about the passing.
Yeah.
Good passing.
We've moved the ball extremely well, and we got good passers, but our guys are moving without the ball. We're putting them in a tough situation defensively because the ball is not sticking, and we got a lot of guys that can score the ball, and it's tough to concentrate on one or two guys, and really doing a great job of sharing the basketball right here, and we've done a lot of it with no dribbling. There's not a lot of dribbling going on, and that's been the more impressive thing. Yeah, and good first half. You got 3 guys in double figures already. Sidney wanted to make sure nobody forgot him. He scored 19 the first half. Yeah, just 19. And they were kind of hard shots, too. And I mean, he's a freshman. We talked about, everybody hears that freshman wall, and that's what we talked with Sidney about. I don't think he necessarily hit it. He just wasn't necessarily going to the boards as hard. It's like we just saw the play that he just finished up with. Get 6 to 8 points from offensive rebounds, get 6 or 8 points from the free throw, and then comes the other 6 or 8 from the field. Right. And he's done a really good job of balancing that all out, even just running to the rim. I mean, he's such a big target, him and Jamarion, to throw the ball to.
Coach, thanks. We'll talk to you after the game.
Thanks, guys.
That is Coach Kyle Smith-Peters as the Volunteers continue to slam and jam, Ron Hines.
Yeah, they have played well. The game at Rend Lake where they scored 112 points, they had 53 in the first half.
Yeah, now they've got 66. Yeah, and so Logan with a big lead here at the half. 3 players in double figures led by Sidney Curry with 19. He didn't start. Trace Young 14, Jay Scrub 12, all in a bundle. Boone has 6. Jalen Johnson hasn't tallied. Jamarion Sharp 5, 2 for Jordan Cousin. Lancaster hasn't scored. Isaiah Irvin has come in with 6. Justin Sidoris has a bucket. Leading scorer for Rend Lake, Joshua Rivers with 13. 9 by Kiner, 7 by Ayala, 4 by Thomas. 66-33 is John A. Logan's monster lead here at the half. We'll come back and have more from John A. Logan, but we had an opportunity Tuesday night to talk with the John A. Logan baseball coach, Kyle Supernall, and 2 of his players, and we wanted to give you a chance to catch up with John A. Logan baseball. They're leaving Thursday to go back down south for another trip. They started the first of the season off 4-0. A great start for the volunteer baseball team, and Kyle Supernaw. And we're going to hear an interview that we had with Kyle and two of his players on Talking Vols Sports last night, right after this 1-minute timeout.
Logan Fitness is all about the community.
I've been coming here for years, and it's like one big family.
It's a place where I can push myself.
Healthy living and socializing with my friends.
I walk into Logan Fitness and I'm always greeted with a smile and someone friendly at the front desk.
There's something here for all ages, and everyone is super friendly.
It's a place where I can become the best person that I can be.
The gym doesn't have to feel like an intimidating place.
For over 35 years, Mackey's Pizza has served Southern Illinois. Now we invite you to the new Mackey's of Marion. Same amazing food, gorgeous new surroundings. Mondays are family night at Mackey's of Marion. Get a one-topping, 16-inch pizza, combination salad for $4, and a pitcher of soda for only $17. For lunch, for dinner, for more than just a meal. It's Mackey's Pizza.
Let's face it, in this world, you get what you pay for. Unless you get to Vogler, where you get more than what you paid for. Every new Ford from Vogler comes with the Vogler VIP package, which gets you a lifetime powertrain guarantee, plus all these other perks and services, and no extra charge. So you can either get what you pay for, or get to Vogler, where you get more than what you pay for.
There's a lot of good dealerships in our local area here. This internet has changed some things, and it gets a little bit tougher when you're comparing stuff from some dealer 5 hours away. You may not know what's going on with that vehicle. And I've seen it happen a lot where customers have come here, but they're chasing the deal. They go to the other place, come back and said that vehicle wasn't there, or it wasn't like it was supposed to be. When the customer comes to us, we'll work to get them the deal that they want. So we've been in business 45 years almost. You know, it was started by my dad. A lot of people have a lot of respect for Jim Hayes. His philosophy was always take care of your employees, take care of your customers. His memory lives in all of us here. And a lot of our employees, who are all long-term employees, know expectations of how we treat the customers. It's really a way to live your whole life by, is treat people the way you want to be treated. If you do that, everything kind of handles itself. We really pride ourselves on our pre-owned inventory. I'd say 95% of our pre-owned inventory is our local trade-ins. We inspect all of our pre-owned vehicles. You know, we put a warranty on every one of our vehicles. With that warranty, we're not going to put a piece out there that we don't trust. We've done our part to try to make sure that, you know, they're going to have a flawless ownership experience. We know that we're going to take care of a customer when they buy a pre-owned vehicle from us. We truly have the customer's best interests at heart. When they walk into the service department, I think people just want to be told the truth. So our goal is to, you know, identify the problem, try to fix it to the best of our ability every single time. You can always
The stats are in. Logan leading 66-33, shooting 78.8%. Heck, Sidney Curry's 8 of 9. 3 of 6 from the line, 11 of 17 from threes, almost 65% there. They've out-rebounded Rend Lake 21-7, Ron, and they forced 10 turnovers.
Yeah, there's people. Scrub has as many rebounds as their team has.
Yep.
He has 7 rebounds. So it's just total domination. But I thought it was handled fairly well. You know, this type of game, and we still got a half to go to get out of control and just be, slap happy.
Yeah.
But, they played pretty good defense and, were scored. As I said, they had 53 in the half of the game, which they got 112 points at Rend Lake, and here they have 66.
And Boone has 5 steals, and Sharp has 4 blocks. So, and Sidney Curry, 8 of 9 from the field, 5 rebounds, 19 points, and an assist. He'll point that out on the stats. That was a nice wraparound bounce pass. And so we get ready to start the second half. It's 66-33. The Volunteers have the lead over Rend Lake. We'll be back and start the second half in 60 seconds. Is this guy with the light over here?
I think no, it's a kid over in the very corner where it is.
Oh, I see. Come on, Rowdy.
Dunks lead to a high percentage.
Back here at John A. Logan College, the Volunteers with the comfortable 66-33 lead. Carterville Girls won tonight. Carterville Girls won 56-39 over Carmi White County. They're on the tournament trail. A good team, too. Matt Crane, former Logan player, does a great job. Ayala starts us off. He's going to drive inside, a little bit of contact. They're going to call a foul on Logan. Young, I think. Nope, they're going to call it on Boone. And Boone picks up his 3rd personal foul. Boy, he's a marked man tonight. Yeah, Boone's coming over to the bench saying they're not even letting us play. And Ayala puts the free throw up and good. Now they're trying to change that and change the foul from Boone to Trace Young. And the Logan bench arguing for that. And I had thought originally it was, they do change it. Okay, they do change it to Young. So Boone now only has 2 fouls.
And Young has 2.
Yeah, and that's why, and now Tommy Holder's saying, well, what's going on? You're changing fouls? And Young was the guy that was there, bumped him in the lane. Free throw by Ayala. No, he missed it. Sharp the rebound. Out to Boone. Boone racing up the floor. Boone throws it in the right corner. Johnson back to Boone. Boone looks inside, throws to Scrub, launching a 3. Majestic.
I think he may have gotten a little iron that time.
He might have just brushed the rim, but he has 15, and his shooting eye has come back. 69-34, and a steal by Scrub. Oh, watch this. Boom! Dunk by Scrub, and he's got 17, 5 points in a row. That's just darn near dangerous, that ball. And now look at Scrub wanting to play the defense now. Slapping his hands together, guarding Rivers. Rivers throws it to Kiner, to Ayala. Ayala back over to Rivers, thought about the shot, going to drive on Scrub, spin on Scrub, put the shot up, no. Rebound is Thomas. Blocked partially by Scrub, and it spins away, and over the timeline comes Boone. Boone bumped, buffeted, gets it into Sharp, turns in the lane with a hook. Banker, nope. Rebound, Thomas. Thomas comes the other way, throws the ball to Ayala. Boone picks him up. Ayala cuts into the lane, gonna try it, and Sharp blocks it out of bounds. Block number 5 on the night by Sharp. Don't even try to come down in that lane, fellas. You got to know better. Sharp swatted that away with ease. And they inbound to Kiner, to Ayala. Ayala fakes, going to drive into the lane. Back out to Kiner. Kiner steps up, shoots over lunging Young. No, and the ball knocked out of bounds by Thomas and Boone and Scrub, who were all there fighting for the ball. Logan's playing hard. Thomas will inbound if he can, and he lobs it out to Kiner. Kiner to Ayala. Ayala fakes in the lane, circle, down the lane, fadeaway jumper. Nope, rebound Scrub. Scrub being pushed, and they call traveling. Boy, Rivers just pushed him right in the back, and the big guy went down. But they'll give it to Rend Lake. Thomas says, you wait till, or Scrub, Marion Sharp says, you wait till you come in here the next time. You'll think push. Thomas will throw it in to Rivers. Rivers down low to Parchman, up, and a jump hook over Sharp and good. Well,
nice play.
Parchman's first basket. Trace Young, he's going to stop and fire. Long range, no. Rebound bounces long, and it goes to Hayden Thomas. Thomas for Rend Lake coming up. 71-36. Logan still in the rocking chair. Ayala gives off to Kiner. Kiner off to Rivers. Rivers thought about it, but Sharp comes out there on him, holds his arms up, and that's 9'6". Over the timeline, Ayala. Ayala in the lane, almost lost it, throws it into the Rend Lake bench. Good defense by the Volunteers. Kevin Burton comes in, and they will take Rivers out. Rend Lake, only 6 players dressed tonight, Ron. 6 players only.
Yeah, I feel, you shouldn't have. That's the way the game is played, and that's it. But I feel sorry for them.
Yeah, they are really, really having to give a Herculean effort tonight. Sharp has it, gives to Young. Young curls around a pick, steps back and shoots in and out. No, rebound Sharp, slams it back in. Jamarian Sharp now has 7 and 5 blocks. 73-36. Logan and Burton hung up on the top to Ayala, to Kiner on the left wing. A high arching 3 for good.
That's the only thing you can have against Sharp is high arching.
Top of the key, Scrub fakes, drives inside, he's fouled. And boy, Scrub with that stop and start, and the foul is going to be on Keith Kiner, his second. So Logan will inbound. We played almost 3 minutes. They throw it to Scrub. Scrub throws it into Sharp. Sharp's going to turn with a hook. Nope. Ball tipped away. Comes away to Ayala. Rend Lake has it. Runs the other way. Ayala down the left corner. It's Hunter. Burton, top of the key, Kiner, another long 3. Nope, not this time. Rebound, Parchman pops right back up and puts it in. Parchman has back-to-back buckets, and it is 73-41. Logan, how many points can they score? They've got 73, and we've got 16 and a half minutes left. Top of the key, Johnson, he hasn't scored yet tonight. Drives inside, throws it over the goal. Nope, got bumped. Ayala spins away. Kyle Smith-Peters asking if they're going to call fouls. There's a shot at the rim, tipped partially, no. And Kiner grabbed it and scored. So Kiner with 3 buckets. And Kyle Smith-Peters bellowing at the officials that the officials not doing their job. He said, gentlemen, this game's not over. He feels like they're not calling fouls on Logan's end.
Well, the common denominator is to keep everybody, officials, players, managers, whatever, into the game. You get off your mark and create a bad situation.
Yeah, and it is tough, as we said, for players. And Rend Lake has 6 players, and that's just the way it is tonight. But the officials have to stay in it too, or this could get, as you said, a little slap happy. And Logan clearly looked like they got fouled the last time down the floor. And he's Kyle Smith-Peters standing with his hands behind his back clasped, just staring at the official. And he bellowed out to them, you've got to call it on both ends, gentlemen. The game's not over. Yeah. Logan leading. Top of the key, Curry is in. Curry hands off to Boone. Oh, Curry set a moving pick. They didn't call it. Boone backs out. Curry says, come on, let me set another pick. There it is. Boone goes to the left wing and gets, oh, he threw that in. Does it count? He was fouled. Let's see what the official says. I think they counted the basket. Yep. Basket's good by Boone. And boy, I thought he just put that behind his head.
That was a line drive in short.
Yeah. And he goes to the free throw line and gets the three-point play. He now has 9. 76-43. John A. Logan. Over the timeline comes Ayala. Ayala racing inside to the free throw line. Give it off to Thomas. Down in the left corner and fumbled and out of bounds is Kiner. Well, you got to feel for those guys. There's only 6 of them, and they don't get much rest. And Logan keeps coming at you in waves.
And they know they have no chance to win.
Scrub on the left wing high. Going to stop, go down on the baseline, double team, still going. Whips it into Curry. And Curry jams home his first stuff of the second half. He's got 21 on the game. And you wonder how much more punishment that backboard and rim can take. Ayala, right side, down in the corner to Hayden Thomas. His 3 is good. Nobody there out on him, and he made him pay. Logan quickly the other time. Here comes Boone. Boone comes to the right, hands off to Scrub. Scrub faking the shot. Now going to drive inside, double team, throw it up anyway. Banking, no. Rebound to Parchment. Parchment off to Ayala. Ayala comes up over the timeline. Ayala to the top of the key, down the lane. Dishes it off, but first they call a foul. I think that's on Jalen Johnson. And Kyle Smith-Peters still upset. Foul was called on Jalen Johnson, his 3rd. And the Logan bench thinks it's just being called one way right now, even though they've got the big lead. There's an inbounds pass stolen by Cousin. Off to Scrub. Scrub up the floor, down in the corner. Driving inside, shot tipped and blocked away from Jalen Johnson. Coming the other way comes Burton. Burton throws the ball off to Ayala. Down in the left corner to Kiner. Kiner throws top of the key, Parchment. He's shooting from there, no. Rebound comes out long to Boone. Boone pushes it up the floor. Boone gonna look, go down the right corner. Jalen Johnson firing from there, in and out. Rebound Parchment. Off to Ayala. We go the other way. Ayala spins away from Johnson at the center line, goes in the lane, goes around Scrub and scores. Nice move by Nason Ayala. He's got 10, and Jalen Johnson gets behind everybody and scores at the other end. That's Johnson's first 2 of the game. 80-48. And you might say, well, why is Logan so upset? They've got the big lead. Why are they arguing about that? You don't want a guy to get hurt, and you want the integrity of the game to stand, right?
Right.
With the basketball, Hayden Thomas out on the top, Parchment. Parchment's going to step up and shoot it. Barely got the front of the rim. Curry was in his face. Off to Scrub. Scrub over the timeline. Scrub looking. Scrub going to drive behind the back in the lane. A big crowd. Oh, he throws it in anyway and gets knocked down. Unbelievable body control by Scrub. They'll count the basket. He's got 19, and he'll go to the line. Foul on Kiner of Rend Lake, his 3rd. And we have an immediate timeout with 13:36 to go. And Logan in a big-time blowout, 82-48. We'll be back in a minute.
We truly have the customer's best interests at heart. When they walk into the service department, I think people just want to be told the truth. So our goal is to, identify the problem, try to fix it to the best of our ability every single time. You can always be honest about it, be human to people. I think that's the biggest direction that we try to tell our people. From the top down to the bottom, our goal is for everyone to do what it takes to make a customer happy.
Logan Fitness is all about the community.
I've been coming here for years, and it's like one big family.
It's a place where I can push myself.
Healthy living and socializing with my friends.
I walk into Logan Fitness and I'm always greeted with a smile and someone friendly at the front desk.
There's something here for all ages, and everyone is super friendly.
It's a place where I can become the best person that I can be.
The gym doesn't have to feel like an intimidating place.
Here, John A. Logan courtside. Ron Hines, Mike Murphy, and the Volunteers have a big lead, Ron.
Yeah, you could say that. 82-48.
And Jay Scrubb at the free throw line.
Question is, how many points can they score?
Scrubb misses the free throw, but Sidney Curry got the rebound. Off to Jordan Cousin. Cousin's going to turn with a jump hook. No. Rebound off to Curry. Now it's loose on the floor. Goes up. Somebody throws an iron up. No, that's Jordan Cousin. Now they hit it into the corner. Goes out of bounds, and Scrubb was trying to get to it, but the official was in his way, and they will give the ball to Logan. Mark Lancaster will inbound. Only problem with these seats, sometimes people are standing right in front of you.
Yeah.
Other than that, they're great. Lancaster's going to inbound. And throws it to Jordan Cousin in the corner. He'll square up and fire. Good! Jordan Cousin. His first three, he's got 5. 85-48. Out front with the basketball is Burton. Burton throws it out to Rivers. Into Kiner, slips and falls. Back out to Ayala. Ayala gives off to Rivers. He's going to pump. Outside, missed it. Rebound Scrubb. Scrubb comes up the floor with the ball. He's got Jordan Cousin in one corner. Scrubb going to dribble up, step back, and fire. Left-handed jumper. Nope. Rebound pulled down by Rivers. Off to Ayala. Ayala for Rend Lake. Left side of the key. Nice move. Goes inside. Puts it up. Nope. Curry at the foul. Curry picks up his second. Ayala will go to the free throw line. And Ayala.
His third.
Is it his third? Yes, it is.
Saying.
Yep. I missed one. I don't normally care about marking down fouls, as you know. Ayala's free throw is good. And Ayala has 11. And all these Rend Lake guys are earning it tonight. It would be very easy to kind of mail this thing in, but they're still playing hard.
Yeah, they need to stop by a restaurant in Carterville before they head back.
Next one by Ayala is good. He's got 12. Rend Lake 3 guys in double figures. Kiner 14, Rivers 13, and Ayala has 12. Logan inbounding, and they get it into Lancaster. Back to Cousin. Logan leading by 35. And Cousin top of the key, going to fake and drive in the lane. A high banker, good. Cousin has 7. Nice drive and bank. 37-point lead by Logan. 12:23 to go. Rivers, lob inside Parchment, tipped away by Young. Young saves it in the corner, off to Jordan Cousin. Cousin bringing it up, gives to Lancaster. Lancaster back out to Cousin. Cousin looks and throws to Trace Young. Inside to Sharp. Sharp turns, throws it back out to Cousin. Cousin fakes to the left and throws in a 3.
Cousin's hot.
Cousin has 10. He turned to the bench. Boone was yelling something. He hit that 3, turned to the bench, says, I got it. Don't worry about it. It is 90-50. Logan continues the onslaught.
Still 11:45 to go.
Kiner in the lane, stops, puts it up, no. And Sharp another rebound. Off to Sidoris. Sidoris comes up the floor. Sidoris over the timeline. Sidoris throws to Young. Young looks, gives, nope, calls the play. Sidoris is coming to get the ball, then he directs Sidoris off, and it is Young, stutter dribble in the lane, floats it up, no, and it's going to be rebounded or pulled down by Parchment, never did get to the rim. The basketball now is Burton. Burton to the top, throws the ball off to Hayden Thomas, down the left corner to Rivers, back out on the top to Kiner, who fires in a 3. Kiner has 17. Boy, he's played well, hasn't he?
Young man from Chester.
90-53. Logan has the lead. And Sharp handling out front gives to Sidoris. Sidoris fakes, now fires in the corner. Good! He hit a 3. Sidoris bangs home a 3 ball. Boy, a nice head fake, too, to get the guy out of the way, and then he knocked it home.
He averages 64% from 3.
Boy, he sure canned that one into a head fake, got the defender to sail by. The basketball on the top is Burton. On the top to Kiner. Kiner pulls up and fires. No good. Rebound, Scrubb. Look how high he got up for it. Off to Sidoris. Lob pass to Lancaster for the layup. Lancaster gets the bucket. 95-53.
Everybody's in the scoring column that's dressed out now.
10 minutes to go in the game. We're halfway through the second half. Logan leads at 95-53. Top of the key, Hayden Thomas. Thomas going to hand off to Burton, to Rivers in the lane. Burton leans in. Oh, swatted out of bounds by Sharp, block number 6 on the night. And now Logan's sending in practically a whole new unit. You know, these Rend Lake guys, we've got to be saying, we're dying out here, man. There's only 6 of us, and a timeout called by Tommy Holder on the Rend Lake bench, as they will take a full timeout and let the Rend Lake guys get a blow. 95-53 Logan with 9:56 to go in the game. Back.
For over 35 years, Mackey's Pizza has served Southern Illinois. Now we invite you to the new Mackey's of Marion. Same amazing food, gorgeous new surroundings. Mondays are family night at Mackey's of Marion. Get a 1-topping, 16-inch pizza, combination salad for $4, and a pitcher of soda for only $17. For lunch, for dinner, for more than just a meal, it's Mackey's Pizza.
We need some.
Back here at Carterville, John A. Logan trying for their 20th win of the year and their 13th straight conference win over a Rend Lake team that's one game under 500 and 4-8 in the league, but coming off a big win over Lincoln Trail on Saturday, 78-77. But not here tonight. Logan has dominated from the beginning. Got off to a little bit of a slow start, but boy, were they rolling by halftime. And right now, Logan leads it 95-53. Ayala, top of the key, around a pick. Ayala in the corner, and the shot goes in from the corner, but a shot clock violation. Hayden Thomas didn't get the shot off in time, and Rend Lake didn't know how much time they had left. They were playing a little bit too laissez-faire, as they say in France. I guess that's French, isn't it? Isaiah Irvin back in the game. He's handling, throws it inside to Curry, and it's tipped away by Parchman, who is still playing hard.
Curry gave a handshake to Isaiah for trying to get him the ball.
Yep. And they lob it into Curry. Curry wants to move into the lane, backing down, and banks it high, and missed it. And the rebound comes away to Ayala. Logan, Scrub almost ran over the official. Oh, and Curry blocks that. They'll call that goaltending and give the basket to Ayala. He's got 14. Ball was high in the air. Looked like it was close to its apex, but the official said it was on the way down when Curry got it and swatted it down. It's like King Kong on the Empire State Building, swatting down airplanes. Johnson has it. Free throw line. Oh, gives it to Curry. Lost the ball. And it's Hayden Thomas off to Burton. Back to Thomas. He'll jump it up right baseline. Nope. Rebound, Trace Young. Young off to Jalen Johnson. Johnson over the timeline. Johnson hasn't had a big scoring night. They go to Trace Young, and he goes behind the back and swings it around and banks it in. Trace Young has 16. Oh, he can play a little bit, can he?
Yeah.
Ayala, free throw line, spinning, put it up, good. Ayala has 16 points. And now Jalen Johnson having trouble with the ball in the backcourt. Burton almost stole it, but they gets it off to Scrub. Nobody will steal it from him. It's 97-57. 40-point lead for Logan. And with 14 on the shot clock, Scrub throws it off to Young, who's going to launch a three. Nope, too hard. Rebound, Isaiah Irvin came swooping through to grab it. Off to Scrub, to Johnson, almost threw it out of bounds. Into Curry. Curry's going to spin inside, double team, triple team, put it up, and goes flying. Curry gets up slowly. And the foul is on Kevin Burton. Said it's his fourth. Yeah, I only had his third, too. Some of these guys might be trying. They're paying the score. Get me out of here, will you? Say I've got 5 fouls. And coming out here is going to be free throw good by Curry. Well, Rowdy went out there and wiped up all that moisture, and he came back, and everybody was giving him a big standing O on the bench. Curry's second free throw is good. He hit them both. Curry
5 out of 8 from the line tonight.
has 23 points by my book. 99-57 Logan. 8 minutes to go. Ayala whips the ball on the top to Burton. Burton to Kiner. Left wing, jumper, perfect again by Kiner. 19 for Kiner. Scrub in the lane, throws it up, no. Curry with a tip, no. Ball comes away to Hayden Thomas. Ayala pushes it up the floor. Down in the right corner, Parchman. Turnaround jumper in the lane, Parchman short. Rebound fought for, Scrub comes down with it. Scrub comes up the floor on a trot. 7.5 to go. Scrub holding the ball out front, dribbling back and forth. They set the play up. 14 on the shot clock. Logan, I think, is taking a little time off the shot clock each possession. Over the pick, and Scrub inside spinning. Goes up with the ball, they knock it out of his hands, and it's going to be Rend Lake's ball. Scrub got a little bit too fantastic there and lost the ball as
Sharp.
Isaiah Irvin comes in. That's two big guys at the same time, Ron.
Yep.
Curry and Sharp. Sharp says, which one you want? Curry said, doesn't matter. Ayala throws it out to Rivers. Rivers says, oh boy, I get Sharp on me. And he's coming out here to guard. All on the top, it goes to Ayala. Ayala's had a big night with 16. Ayala throws on the right side. Hayden Thomas. Hayden Thomas goes around a pick. Curls to the top of the key, pump fake. Inside pass. Rivers leaning. Hook shot up. Good. Rivers has 15. That's his first two of the second half. 99-61. 6.5 to go. Trace Young has it on the top. Throws to Johnson. Back to Young. Throws it off to Scrub. Scrub curls inside. They go to Curry. Curry's going to spin inside, go up, score, and he's fouled with a strong move. Curry now has 25. And he'll go to the free throw line.
The Volunteers should go over 100. Yeah, 101. 100 points with 6:23 to go.
Yeah. Foul was on Kiner, his fourth. Now Tommy Holder and the Rend Lake bench getting in some very dangerous territory. They only have 6 guys. And getting up is Parchman to come back in. Free throw, Curry, no good. Rebound pulled down by Ayala. 101-61, John A. Logan. And Ayala comes top of the key, throws off left side Rivers, back to Ayala. He's going to set and fire. No good. Rebound Sharp. Sharp turns, gives it to Young. Young racing up the sideline, inside to Curry. Curry's going to turn, good, and he's fouled inside by Burton, who fouls out of the game. Now they're down to 5. Burton couldn't get out of the way. And Curry now has 27. And he'll go to the free throw line. So Burton comes out. Parchman comes in, and now Tommy Holder has no reserves. No reserves on the bench for Rend Lake.
You can go down the handle substituting for him the last 6.
Yeah. And Tommy's talking to one of the officials. I don't know what about. He doesn't seem to be agitated about anything. But they've got 5 guys out there. Why do they keep? Yeah, the official. The official is saying, yeah. Oh, they've got it up on the scoreboard as number 5. It's number 1. I see the scoreboard there has 5 fouls on number 5, and that's Kiner. It's 5 fouls on Burton, who fouled out. Yeah. And Curry has a free throw, and Rend Lake doesn't have any reserves. Curry puts the free throw up, and good. He's got 28. And now a timeout called. They'll take Curry out, put Cousin in. As Sidney Curry, if he was at a wall, he sure crushed it down tonight, didn't he?
Broke it down.
It's 104-61. Logan continues to roll. Isaiah Irvin back in the game. Ayala on the top. Ayala looks on the right, throws on the left. It's Parchman inside. Parchman against Sharp. Parchman goes inside. Jump hook, no good. Rebound tipped. Goes out of bounds. Belongs to Logan. Last touch by Ayala.
You know, Rend Lake's got some nice players. Ayala's had a good night.
Well, they beat Lincoln Trail 78-77 on Saturday. They got to have something, right?
Yeah.
Trail's a pretty good ball club. We saw them. Lancaster to Sidoris. Sidoris throws it to Cousin in the right corner. Cousin going to step back, fire another off-balance three. Nope. Rebound Sharp, and he dunks it in, and they'll call a technical. Now, wait a minute. They're going to say basket interference? Oh, boy, that's weak. That is weak. The official's face is turning red. Yeah, look how red his face is turning. That ball bounced up off the rim, and Sharp flushed it back down, and the official stopped play and said basket interference. That's the only way Logan will be stopped. There's an off-balance shot by Ayala. He throws it in, and he's fouled. And Ayala is still playing hard. He's got 18. The foul was going to be called Isaiah Irvin. And Ayala now has 18 points and can tie the lead scorer, Kiner, with a free throw here.
Sharp is out. Logan's playing with a regular-sized team.
Free throw by Ayala, around, no good. Rebound, Jalen Johnson. Leaves for Isaiah Irvin. 104-63, Logan. Going to win this one going away. We could have told you that at halftime. Irvin on the left side, down in the left corner, Sidoris, inside Cousin, outside to Jalen Johnson for a long-range three, and he drains it. Not over till Jalen Johnson hits the three, and he just hit his first one of the night. He's got 5. 107-63. Logan. And Kiner's going to shoot a long three. Short. Rebound bounces out to Hayden Thomas. He dumps it down low, and it is Parchman who goes up and jams it home. His third basket of the night. Irvin over the timeline. 4.5 to go. Irvin looking to the right, throws on the top to Johnson. Johnson waiting for Sidoris to come out. They go back to Isaiah. They run Sidoris in the corner. He has it, flips it down into Cousin. Cousin double team. Cousin throws it back out. Sidoris in the left corner. 10 on the shot clock. Lancaster shoots a three. That's good. And the bench is really going nuts now. Lancaster drills a three. 110-65. Logan 2 points away from the mark they reached at Rend Lake. 4 minutes to go. Ayala, top of the key, throws to Hayden Thomas. Thomas dribbles around a screen. Sidoris stays with him. They go to Rivers. Rivers going to take it to the hole. Foul on the way. And Lancaster got it. Foul on Lancaster is his first, believe it or not. And at the free throw line will be Joshua Rivers. Got 14 against Logan on January 8th. And 15 tonight. He misses the first free throw. 3:53 to go.
They're missing free throws down the stretch. Their legs are gone.
Oh, yeah, they're gassed. Next free throw, good. Rivers has 16. And here comes Isaiah Irvin with the ball. Logan leading 110-66. 3:45 to go. Irvin flies down inside, goes behind the back of the dribble, gives to Sidoris, outside to Irvin. Irvin in the corner, Jalen Johnson. Johnson trying to drive, going to scoop it up, missed it. He was wide open. I think he thought he was going to be challenged, and he just shot it too hard. Coming the other way, they throw it inside and throw it through Parchman, but Hayden Thomas is going to drive in and hook it up in over Sidoris.
That was a great play.
Yep, went through enough hands. 3:15 to go. 110-68. And they go into Sidoris. To Cousin. Cousin, triple team. Was going to throw it up anyway with the left hand. Wow. Cousin has 12. That was a tough shot. 112-68 is almost the identical score of the game on January the 8th at Ina.
Yeah, it was 112-67 was the final there.
Rivers is going to drive inside, and a late whistle. They're going to call another foul on Lancaster.
Yeah, the walk. He took a stroll. They strolled down memory lane.
Yeah, that's what the Logan bench keeps saying. What about the walk? What about the walk? So Rend Lake will inbound. Rivers will throw it in. Lobs out front. Caught there by Kiner. Down low inside Rivers. Rivers going to turn, put it up. Shot blocked by, and they've got a run out. Isaiah Irvin at the other end, and he's going to reverse layup and miss it. He had Kiner coming in to block it, and Isaiah went reverse and missed it. Kiner comes down as the trailer catches the ball top of the key, gives to Rivers. Rivers on the right, drives into the lane, going to take an extra step, throw it up, no. Rebound, Trace Young. 2:20 to go in the game. Young, top of the key, going to beat everybody down the lane. They call a foul. And that foul is going to be on Kiner, and he fouls out of the game, and now they're down to 4. That's Kiner's 5th foul. Yep. That's Kiner's 5th foul. And now Rend Lake is in a predicament.
Now they have to go with 4 players.
4 players, yeah.
You know, I was doing a women's game at Southeast Missouri one time, and this happened. And the team was down to 3 players, and they came from behind and won.
Yeah. I played in a game once in high school, a JV game. And we kept having guys foul out. It was Herring against Johnson City. We played them 3-on-5.
Yeah.
Game went overtime and we won. Free throw, no good. Another shot coming for Trace Young. So Jordan Cousin coming back in.
Places Sidoris.
And the free throw is good by Trace Young. And the Logan bench asking if they can put their 5th guy back on. There's a long shot. Put it by Ayala, no. Rebound, Jordan Cousin. 2 minutes to go. Rend Lake playing with only 4. Over the timeline, Isaiah Thomas. Jalen Johnson, a long 3, no good. Rebound is going to bounce out of bounds. Rend Lake's ball. They made the request. I heard the Logan bench say, could Rend Lake put their 5th guy back on the floor? Now a timeout called by Rend Lake. And they're going to make that appeal again. Can they put that 5th player back in? A full timeout called by Rend Lake. Logan on top, 113-68. And, you know, Coach Smith-Peters, you can hear him say, I don't want anybody to be embarrassed out here. Let's let him put another guy back in, but I don't think
you can do that. You can't do that.
You cannot do it. Well, the officials seem to be confirmed.
Let's face it, in this world, you get what you pay for. Unless you get to Vogler, where you get more than what you paid for. Every new Ford from Vogler comes with the Vogler VIP package, which gets you a lifetime powertrain guarantee, plus all these other perks and services and no extra charge. So you can either get what you pay for or get to Vogler, where you get more than what you pay for.
There's a lot of good dealerships in our local area here. This internet has changed some things, and it gets a little bit tougher when you're comparing stuff from some dealer 5 hours away. You may not know what's going on with that vehicle. And I've seen it happen a lot where customers have come here, but they're chasing the deal. They go to the other place, come back and said that vehicle.
Rend Lake will play a zone.
Back here at Logan, and the Volunteers get a run-out dunk by Jordan Cousin at the other end. We're down to 90 seconds to play. Hayden Thomas gives the ball off to Rivers. Top of the key, Ayala. Lob inside to Parchman. He waits, turns, and he dunks it home. Parchman has 8. It's 115-70. In the corner, Lancaster. Back outside to Young. Flip it into Lancaster. Lancaster in the corner, back out to Young. They're going to run the shot clock down, I think, till the very end. Logan just wants this thing to get over 2. And Johnson throws it inside Young, lost it, got the handle. And as he goes up, he's fouled. Nope, They're going to call a jump ball. Said it was a block.
It was a mercy jump.
And there's 7 seconds for Logan to shoot. 55.7 left in the game. Logan will have to get a shot off in a hurry. They throw it in the corner. It's going to be Jordan Cousins going to shoot it up. No good. Long bounce out to Hayden Thomas of Rend Lake. 115-70. Final 45 seconds. Hayden Thomas dribbling out front. Looks in at Parchman. Rend Lake playing with only 4 players. Rivers out front. Rivers steps through. Throws it to Hayden Thomas. Baseline jump shot up and good. Hayden Thomas has 11, and he's in double figures. 115-72. Final 27 seconds. They throw it to Trace Young. Young looks inside. Throws it back outside. Yeah, and Coach Smith-Peters saying he doesn't want the clock to stop. Let it run out. 6, 5, 4, 3. And they just throw the ball to Hayden Thomas, and that's the game. They just wanted the game to be over. Rend Lake was down to 4 players, and they wanted the game to stop, and there's a long shot, and that is the end of the game. The final, 115-72, as the Volunteers win the game. 115-72. John A. Logan gets their 20th win of the year.